After this Tory Lanez verdict, this man versus women war is finna go crazy, bro. Welcome back, and thanks for chilling with your boy again. Today, I did want to get into this a little bit because throughout this sudden YouTube journey that I just started like a little over a year ago, I met certain people who is great, and I've met certain people who aren't really that good just by networking. I mean, when you try to be in a space where you want to be a entertainer or to just have YouTube as your full-time thing, you meet a lot of people, and I mean you meet a fuck ton of people. Some of them you do network with, some of them you really don't, and I would say a majority of the people that I've met were actually good people and they were genuine. For most people who is starting this journey and who is trying to network and get their name out there, I know they met some shit people, and which comes to the title of my video. Influencers are shit. What I mean by influencers, it's not everybody. Everybody that makes content on social media is not an influencer. I feel like there's two different types of content creators on social media platforms. You have the influencer and you also have the entertainer. And I know it sounds like that they're probably the same thing, but trust me, they're not. They're not the same thing at all. I would say influencers are more like I would say the top of the line is like the Kardashians. Those are more influencers. They have more influence on the community and what people think in a majority. So you have people like that, and then you also have the entertainers like PewDiePie or Corey Kenshin, people like that, where they only focus on their craft and make a video entertaining as possible so they could build their audience that way. So I feel there is two different types of content creators out there, yes. And what makes me say that influencers are shit and not more so entertainers is that influencers put their whole personality, their whole beliefs and everything on the internet. So they have to stand by what they say. Most of the time they have to stand by what they say. Let me change that. And influencers are basically more built around clout, and they have to keep their name in the tabloids and everything to stay relevant, because I wouldn't say a lack of talent. Because of their lack of talent, they have to find some way to stay in the tabloids and be relevant. I would say like a person who is also an entertainer who was just recently in the news for being cringy as hell was Salt Bae. Salt Bae was in the news because he was with Argentina. Like, he was on the field as they won the World Cup and started celebrating. But the thing was, when he was trying to take pictures with some of the soccer players that was on the field, he was just in the way, basically, and he didn't let some of the Argentina players have their moment. Like, I seen one video where he actually took the World Cup trophy from one of the players so he could take a picture with it and get his clout up, because that's how he get his money, trying to stay in the news and trying to stay hot and relevant, when in actuality he was looking real cringy, and it just blew over bad for him. Like, it was just terrible. Like, they just won the World Cup, bro. Let them have their moment. I understand that you're probably happy for them too, but this is not the situation to try and get more followers or get more attention put on you because you're running low on funds because your restaurants are shit. And that's not really the case. I ain't trying to bash him for doing his job and trying to be an influencer at all. I feel like it should just be certain limits that you should respect. Like, if somebody's in their moment, if somebody's happy, yes, you could take a few pictures, one or two, but taking a trophy from somebody is insane, bro. And they put their sweat and dedication to go to the World Cup and win it, which is like one of the craziest achievements in somebody's life. And like, it's only a handful of people that say they won the World Cup or won a world championship for a sport. It's a limited amount of people. So I feel like he should have respected them on having their moment, but yet he didn't. He just tried to have his moment while they were having theirs, and it was just I don't know what that is, but it was just doing that. I guess it's friction. It was friction there just a little bit. And you could tell that the soccer players was also looking very uncomfortable while he was trying to take the trophy away from them and everything. It just wasn't the time and place to do that. They're trying to celebrate with their families. They put all of this hard work in throughout the seasons and throughout practice. Like they built that team to be the best team that they could build it. And for you to just try to take that away from them is crazy. And that's why I can't really see myself as a influencer at all, because I hate being in people's space. And being in people's space is not the wave. I feel out of place myself, and it's just like, how could I steal somebody moment away from them when they've been working the hardest for it? Like, I can't say, yeah, we won it, even though I didn't do anything. I can't be DJ Khaled on every single one of his albums saying we the best, and he didn't do anything really to be the best. But then again, like I say, it's a difference between the two. Just like AMP, they don't be in anybody's way. You can't really even call them influencers. Yes, they have influence over their community, but then again, that's not what they really want. That's not their end goal of having influence on somebody. It's just entertainment. They just want to have fun. And you can see that in every live stream they do, or you can see that in every video that Kai did working up to that point. He didn't want to be an influencer. He just wanted to get his content out and have fun, like with his friends. That's what I see. I mean, you guys might see something different, but when I watch his videos, that's what I see. That's why I put Corey Kenshin and Markiplier, like people like that really just like doing what they doing and they just making money off of it, like just the gaming stuff. Or if you're doing commentary like Noel Miller,
oh
like,
shit, it's a bisexual.
Yeah. or D'Angelo Wallace. But the influencer is somebody totally different. Like I would say Fresh and Fit. Those guys are influencers because they influence their community on something. They tell you what a man should do, what a man should not do, which is fine. I mean, I have no problem with that if you're giving out good advice as an influencer.
There's a reason why there's fucking Twitch streamers that are ugly as shit, that are losers,
Skinny.
whatever it is you guys want to say. They're bringing value to the fucking world. And guess what happens? There's bitches that want to suck their dick that are bad. Why? Because a woman's value is determined on what kind of caliber of man that she can attract. If the man could bring value to society, he's a high value man because the market decides his value. The woman's value is determined by the man's value. Your value is not determined by some bitch. Stop thinking that your value is determined by some fucking bitch, guys. If we get fucking demonetized, I don't care. A lot of y'all niggas care way too much about what bitches think about you. Fuck the bitches. The world determines your value based on the value that you bring to it, man. Goddamn.
Okay. Then you're giving out good advice. Like I would say a good influencer is Vic, where he does the haircuts for free in random Atlanta location. I swear to you, if I find Vic in Atlanta somewhere, I am going to get a haircut by him. I will sit in that chair and I will vent out all of my feelings. I think we like the same age too, or close to it. Yeah, he's gonna be my new therapist if I find him in Atlanta. Vic, count your days, boy, because I'm looking for you. I'm finna be on the hunt. But anyway, he does give out good life advice, and he gives out free fucking haircuts to people, bro. Like, and that's entertaining. I feel like there's nothing wrong to be an influencer. There are good influencers, but I feel like majority of them are bad people. That guy that used to date Millie Bobby Brown when she was like 16 and he was 22, bro. That nigga is garbage. I think his name was like Hunter Eczema or some shit like that. I'm just gonna call him Hunter Eczema. He's a shit person because first off, he dated Millie Bobby Brown when she was 16. It's nasty. He's 22. The only reason why he's a shit human being, and if you didn't hear about this, I think this came out in like September. He was on IG Live talking about how Millie, what's the proper word for it? How Millie gave him fellatio. I can't make this up.
They're out here. Well, that child knew how to suck dick.
She did. She knew how to suck that dick. And eat that ass. I'll tell you that. She ate that ass and sucked that dick. She did everything.
I don't want to hear this shit.
She ate that ass and sucked that dick.
Okay, that's enough.
I used
Next.
to fucking come for that. You know that, Millie. And this.
I'm your sister and I'm sitting right.
He was admitting on IG Live how Millie gave him fellatio and how her parents approved it and how he was living in their house. Just because they approved it, that doesn't make them right. That makes the parents more shit than you because they are giving their little girl to a grown ass man. You're grooming that little girl. He said that on IG Live that he was grooming her.
I feel you. I don't either. Imagine being a grown adult and dating a kid. Groomer. I know. I groomed it.
Imagine me fucking your dad.
He wanted to blame it on the liquor after everything was done. So if you want to start a YouTube journey or if you want to start anything on social media, if you do want to be an influencer, please be a good one and be on your P's and Q's, because people will turn anything you say into a negative context and you're gonna have to fight that. Right, I really feel that influencers really be fighting for their life every single day. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, and tell me in the comments what you think about this whole influencer / entertainer topic that I wanted to talk about. Follow me on TikTok, IG, Twitter for more content. I'll see y'all next time.